guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a super simple back to school look for you guys. Now obviously you do not have to wear this look to school. If you are a stay-at-home mom in the workplace, whatever. This look is just super simple and you can totally wear it. I'm using very few products that are all drugstore brushes as well. And yeah, this look is just super simple. So if you don't know where to start with makeup, or you're trying to get your daughter, to wear makeup, or figure out what products will work for her, or you just really want an idea for a simple look, hopefully this video can help you out. Now let me just say, if you want to wear her red lip to school and winged eyeliner or whatever, then absolutely do it. This is in no way saying like this is the type of makeup to wear to school. It's just saying this is an idea if you want it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is one of my, if not my all-time favorite BB cream, because it is matte and I do have oily skin. Now if you are like a younger girl and you do struggle with oily skin, I recommend this product. You only need the tiniest amount, so it will last you a long time. My favorite way to buff this in is using a very dense brush. You can find this one at Target. It's the Up&Up Complexion brush. So what I do is I just kind of swirl my brush in the product, and then I very lightly put it on my face, because this gives you a lot of coverage without needing a lot of product. Now, if you are, I would say in like 7th, 6th kind of grade, and you don't want to put something like this all over your face for every day, and you just have a few little spots you want to cover, I would maybe do just like a concealer. NYX makes a great concealer for blemishes. It's called the Gotcha Covered Concealer. The Maybelline Fit Me is a really nice concealer as well. But if you are someone that struggles with quite a bit of breakouts, I know when I was in high school and in junior high I did, maybe wearing just something that's a little bit more full coverage and it will just kind of even out everything might be a better option for you. So like I said, I'm doing a little bit of this product, and I actually did get a little bit more, but just make sure you don't use too much of this product, because that will cause it to not look the best, and it will actually cause it to break up more throughout the day. But if you use the right amount of this product, just a little bit, it will, be very nice throughout the day. It will not break up and it will not cause you to look oily. So all I'm doing is just a little bit of that, super easy. If you have more dry skin, I recommend the Garnier BB cream, and the LA Girl BB cream is really good. And those are pretty much the only two that I've tried that would work for more dry skin, because I am oily. So as you can see, I mean, that didn't do like a whole bunch of stuff, just a little bit though. And like I said, if you struggle with breakouts, you could use a concealer, but I'm actually just going to take a little bit more of this BB cream and just kind of dot it on like the 3 little spots that I have right now, and then just kind of pounce that right over that area. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of concealer just around my eyes, just to kind of brighten everything up. Now normally I will go in with like a peach tone concealer because I'm very, very dark. But if you don't struggle with something like that, the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer is really, really nice. I just kind of dab it, and I am wearing the shade Ivory. It's really nice and bright, and this will just help you look nice and awake when you have to go to school and it's like early in the morning when you're getting ready and all of that. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on. I'm not doing any like crazy highlighting or contouring. And then I'm taking this pointed foundation brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to blend this out. And as you can see, that like really brightens things up and helps you look a lot more awake. And this is a really nice thin concealer, so you don't feel like you're wearing a bunch of product on your face. Okay, so now to finish that off, I am going to apply some powder. Now, if you want, you could just apply some powder. I'm actually using a powder from foundation. This is from NYX, and this is the Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. This one is great because it adds a lot of coverage, but it doesn't make you look super powdery. So for more coverage, you could use a sponge like this, or if you want less coverage, I recommend like a big fluffy brush. This one is from Real Techniques. I'm actually going to use the sponge in certain places that I know I'm going to get oily throughout the day, or that I tend to get more oily. I just kind of pat the product wherever I'm going to get oily, which tends to be my chin, in my nose, and then in the middle of my forehead. This is where a lot of people get oily. So I just kind of like to put that product there, and then I am going to set that concealer around my eyes. And then I'm just going to take that brush with no product on it and just kind of buff everything away. So this will really help get a product where you want it and nice and full coverage, but it will also dust some product away. So now I'm just going to grab some extra and just kind of go over the entire face. And you have a really nice, natural, but still even skin tone. So I really enjoy these products together. My brows are looking crazy, especially this one. And you look very nice and put together, but you don't look like you have a lot of makeup on, which is what I love about this look. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm just going to use this one. This one is from NYC. It's their Smooth Skin Bronzer in the shade Sunny. This bronzer is really great, super cheap. It's like $2.99, $3.99. And I'm taking the e.l.f. Complexion brush, and I'm just going to bronze the perimeter of my face just to kind of add a little bit more color and dimension. You can totally skip this step. It is not necessary, but I just feel like it does make you look a little bit more like less flat. I feel like when you just wear foundation or something, it can make you look a little flat. Whereas with this, it just adds like life back into your skin. Okay, and now for blush, I am going to use this one from Wet n Wild. It is Pearlescent Pink. This is a great like peachy pink blush with a little bit of like gold sheen to it. It is super pigmented though, so definitely tap some off. You don't want to overdo it with this blush. I'm actually going to tap some off on the back of my hand. And then what I love about this is this does have a little bit of a sheen to it, so you don't need to add a highlighter if you want that like glowy look. So I just kind of pop this right on the apples. And again, it's very pigmented, so use a light hand. And these blushes last a very long time too. So that's why I think they would be great for the school day, because they would last all day without having to touch that stuff up. Okay, so again, this is a little much, so I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and just kind of run it over that. But it just adds a really nice natural look to the skin. Now for eyebrows, you may not need to do this, or you may need to. I typically have to do my brows. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil in Taupe, and I'm just going to lightly fill in my brows. The biggest tip I have for young girls that are going back to school is to not overpluck your brows. I feel like a lot of girls do. Because they think like bushy brows are bad. However, they're not. I think that it's good to have your natural brows, you know, have your brows as natural as possible. So I'm just going to fill in a few little spots. I'm just going to fill in right here where I have a little bit of like bareness to them. And this brow pencil is really nice. It's my favorite from, you know, of all time. I was going to say from the drugstore, but I've never used a high-end brow product, so can't really say that. So I just do a little bit, and then I just kind of fill it in. So I just fill it in a little bit, and then I brush it through. Over here, same kind of deal. I'm just kind of doing like the middle and then the tail of the brow, just to make it look a little bit cleaner, but nothing too crazy. And like I said in the beginning of this video, if you know, want to do your brows full out, do them. If you don't want to do them, don't. It's like whatever you're comfortable with. This is just a video just to kind of help you if you want like a really simple look. So that is all I'm gonna do to my brows. Very simple, just really easy fill in. And then I'm just gonna take some clear brow gel. This is the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. And just kind of brush them up and make them stay in place all day. And like I said, that is it for the brows. Super easy. Okay, so for eyes, I'm going to be using this 2-in-1 eyeshadow and liner waterproof from Essence. This is just like a champagne color eye crayon. Milani makes really great eye crayons, as well as Rimmel. What are some other ones that I like? The Maybelline Color Tattoo crayons aren't horrible, but definitely Milani Champagne Toast or this one are like my favorites. So just because they're so easy, you can just color on the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of run this over my eyes, over the eyelids, I should say. Very, very simple. Really easy to do. And then I just take my finger and I kind of blend it out a little. Make sure it all looks nice and blended together. Okay, so after that step, if you want a little bit something more, I recommend taking a very light, neutral brown type of color and a fluffy brush. This is the Milani Bella Eyes in Bella Cappuccino. One of my favorite like crease colors. You could even actually take the bronzer for this step if you'd want to. Just something that's light brown. So I just kind of take it in a big fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and then just kind of throw this into the crease area. You don't want to be, it doesn't have to be super precise or anything like that. Just adding a little bit more dimension to the look. But again, if you are like a younger girl, just the shadow stick will do. It's not going to be, this step isn't really necessary. I think if you want to, you could easily just do the shadow stick. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow. Now, I'm not going to do eyeliner today. However, if you want to use an eyeliner, I recommend going for a more liquid type of eyeliner because these do seem to last a lot longer than like pencils or cream eyeliners. Now, I know that liquid can be kind of intimidating and pencils are typically easier to use. So just kind of play around with whatever you want. But if you want to do some eyeliner, I definitely recommend liquid because it does seem to last longer. But for me, all I'm going to do is just curl my lashes and add some mascara because I just don't really feel like eyeliner is always necessary. I'm using the Essence I Heart Extreme Mascara, waterproof. I do recommend using waterproof mascara just because throughout the school day, you know, it can be sweaty, you can be in gym class, you know, and your mascara can tend to run. But with a waterproof, hopefully it will not do that. And this one is very inexpensive and I love this mascara a lot. Okay, and then I am going to add a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes, and I'm actually using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher for this. You don't have to use 2 different mascaras for your top and your bottom. I just do because that's just how my everyday routine is, but really you can get away with just one mascara unless you want to be high maintenance like me. Okay, and then for lips, I'm going to do something super easy as well, and I am going to be using this Sonia Kashuk Sheer Shine lipstick in the shade Pink Lust. This is so stinking beautiful. It just adds a really nice peach kind of sheen to your lips. It is so comfortable to wear. Like, this is something that will not be uncomfortable to wear throughout the day. And it's natural looking, but it still adds a little bit of color. And it's not a gloss. You don't have to worry about like pulling something out and like having to be really precise. It's just so easy. Revlon lip butters are also really great tinted lip balms. I'm not a huge fan of the Maybelline Baby Lips. These are just, this Sonia Kashuk is, and Sonia Kashuk is sold exclusively at Target. And it is a little bit more pricey. It's like $10.99. But I'm not kidding. It's so beautiful and just so comfy and so shiny. I absolutely love it. Okay guys, so that is it for this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.